Welcome to my channel. You're about to have your mind blown. Life for you is never going to be the same. So sit down, take a deep breath, look at the 3 piles ahead of you. Be very aware of which one you select, because this is the most important message you are going to receive right now. Is it going to be selection number 1, the Robin Wood? Is it going to be selection number 2, the universal weight? Is it going to be selection number 3, which isn't even tarot cards? This is a deck of playing cards with pictures of Clydesdales on them. Take your time, pause the video if you need to, and then restart it when you're ready. Links to the other 2 piles will be in the description. So, you've chosen Robin Wood. It's time for your life-changing information now. To do your reading, I'm simply going to cut... Oh, did you see that? That card has to come out. To do this reading, I was simply going to cut the cards and then put them in a pile off to the side and read them until I'm done. When I say the word end, your important message is over. We're going to begin with the card that flew out on its own. To make money, you have to make life choices in a methodical and slow and methodical way. You'll make slow decisions. You'll start saving a little bit here and there. You'll be very frugal. You'll make wise choices. Does it make sense for me to work at this job? Does it pay me enough? Am I saving enough? Do I spend money foolishly? This is the 9 of Pentacles who's screaming at you that you have wealth inside of you. You have the ability to be as wealthy as you want to be. It is there. It is there. Queen of Cups, it is you deciding, taking action, creating goals, become more aware. What's your inner voice telling you? Do you have habits about finances that don't serve you? Write them down. Take responsibility. Accept where you are right now and get ready to change your life. You've wanted to be happy. In life, you sought to purchase things maybe that would bring you happiness, and maybe they did. However, this is redefining your happiness because once again, the wealth card shows up. Look at all of the coins on his coat. Yes, you were meant to be wealthy, but I've got a message for you. Money doesn't bring happiness. You already have to have an inner state of happiness as maybe someone who is not wealthy. That's right. That's right. You cannot define your happy state by money. In fact, you can't define it by anything outside of yourself. You have to be in a state of happiness no matter what your situation is like. And this is what the cards are saying. Start lining up your life to be happy without money and without stuff. Be an inner being who's happy no matter what life surrounds you for a situation. And then, my friend, when you achieve that, your luck is going to change like the wheel. The wheel of fortune is good luck. So yes, we go through a lot of these cycles. Maybe you've been happy, sad, happy, sad. Well, guess what? You can put a nail in this and stop the cycle. Now, you'll still have these things happen to you down here, but you can change your reaction to them. And that is how you achieve inner peace, happiness, and believe it or not, that is also how you achieve wealth. Your creativity, here's another wheel. You guys are getting the cycles. You might have a pattern of you start to save money, a big bill comes. Everything is seemingly out of your control, but is it? No, it is fully in your control. You just have to set your focus on what you want. Step number 1, be happy no matter what is in your life. Step number 2, focus on your goals without any expectations of what shows up. Know that the universe is going to send you exactly what you need. It might not be what you think is going to show up. You'll be like, I didn't ask for this. Right. But trust, there's a higher force at work in your life. And it's going to bring you what you need. So if what you need shows up isn't what you want, change your reaction because something divine is happening to you. Be more giving to other people, for in that giving, it changes your energy state. Know that your life will become unbalanced and it will reflect in all areas of your life. When your life or your view of yourself and who you are becomes unbalanced, well, then everything's unbalanced. Your money's unbalanced. Your relationships are unbalanced. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Exactly, because that's where the state of energy goes. So make a choice. This is the lovers. Choose to love your partner unconditionally if they don't have any behaviors that are deal breakers for you. Don't be whining and complaining about the small stuff, and you'll start to see a change in your relationships. People who don't treat you very well, maybe they have lied to you, you'll have a different view of them. So being angry at them is not going to change them. Setting rules for them is not going to change them. So allow the people who are nasty to be nasty. It's not your job to change them. It's not your job to heal or cure their addictions unless they come to you and ask for help. So if you're feeling trapped right now, something new is coming. The page. What is this page doing? Focusing. The wands, focusing on your ideas. Well, you've got to have some ideas. You can't float through life without goals. So now you're going to activate your goals. What are they going to be? Get a notebook, start writing your goals down, because you are meant to have wealth, health, and happiness with patience. This person waits, saves up money slowly, takes action on one idea. Did that work? That's okay. I'll tweak it out. Well, maybe I'll do this idea since that idea I took it as far as I could take it and I can't take it anymore. And now here's the second idea. And here's another. You're going to be building up wealth with all these ideas, putting your money away slowly and being patient. End of reading. You chose the universal weight pile. Congratulations. I'm going to shuffle the cards in a different manner, and I'm just going to start pulling them right off the top. It's time to focus on yourself. And she's really focused. She's sitting there watching. Now, imagine that has a mirror in it. And that you're peering into that object, that cup, and you're peering deep into your eyes and looking right into your soul. You can see the times in your life that you suffered. Maybe you were physically ill. Maybe you didn't have any money. Maybe somebody abandoned you. They left you. They broke up with you. They spit some hate at you, and you felt wounded and abandoned. Maybe you walked away from a situation. Maybe it was a toxic job. You put a lot of effort in here and then you left because you knew there was something better for you. And maybe the people made you feel guilty for leaving. Maybe you've been treated poorly and your self-esteem has been suffering, and that others have stolen your happiness and peace that you thought you would always have. Aha. Change is in the air. This is about building your financial and your physical body and your family relationship if it is healthy. If your family is healthy and it serves you to be connected to your family, you will start making important family connections. Some of you may run into a family business. The family took an idea and created wealth out of it. And for some of you, it could be you. You could have an idea that is so brilliant, and you'll bring in the right group of people to help you, and together you will achieve wealth. And communication will be important for you. Contracts will be signed. And you'll pay attention to make sure they're fair. The contracts are fair. The world comes to say that you alone create the freedom in your life. And it's not based by sitting around expecting things to change. The world card indicates that you were fated for success. But she's not standing still in this card. She's moving. She's reaching out to her freedom, and she doesn't compare her success to anyone else's. So you're coming into a cycle of your life where you're going to have good luck, good health, and it's going to be motivated by you and the choices that you make. So set an intention. Have an idea. Grab a calendar where you can mark your success and write down the areas of your life where you want to achieve something. Write them down. Put them in an order. Get a calendar and start tracking your progress. Because change comes from desire. And the old you is leaving. The old you that might have been dramatic, that might have been had unhealthy habits or unhealthy relationships or an unhealthy job, or maybe you lost all your desires for creativity. That you is gone. And a new you is emerging. And Spirit is offering a gift to put you down a new path of success, of celebration on the physical earth plane. This is with the physical body, and this is with money, and this is with housing, cars, health, whatever it is you decide on the physical earth. And here comes the Spirit offering you help. So, although your life may be off balance right now, that's okay. Your past is not going to define your future. Your future is defined by your physical strength, the choices you make. Now, she discards choices that don't make sense for her, and she chooses very slowly, very methodically, the choices that make sense. But she doesn't do it just on her own. She's got to have focus. She's got to have goals. She's got to make the choices. This is action-based. She takes action. She gets up every day on a mission with a to-do list. How about that? Start the to-do list. What's on it? What's on it is going to change your life. Make sure it's always something positive. Make sure your to-do list is always something positive. You're about to master your life. And when you master your life, you're going to be a different person spiritually. A spiritual practice can simply be mastering your life so that you feel good about your life and what your accomplishments are. This is mastery, and that's where you're headed. Congratulations. What's your to-do list going to look like today? Who will it inspire? For you know, when you start becoming successful, others will be inspired by you. And you'll change many lives and help many people with your inspirational behavior patterns. And congratulations, you chose the Clydesdale. This isn't a tarot deck. This is the 52 cards, including the Fool and the Aces. This is for playing poker or card games. I'm going to do your life-changing reading with this card deck. You must be unique to pick this deck. You must be someone who doesn't travel by society guidelines or what society expects. So I'm going to shuffle this by simply cutting the cards several times and back and just pulling the top card off. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about helping others. It's about loving who you are. It's about seeing the good in others instead of the bad. Where's your focus been? Has your focus been in seeing kind of the ugly behaviors that show up in people? Or in these strange people that enter your life, do you somehow manage to find the good in them? This is about focus on self-love, self-care, and then loving and helping others. 3 of Cups is about celebrations. Enjoy celebrations. Enjoy your time that you spend with others. Enjoy groups, classes, gatherings that are safe, all right? Maybe Zoom gatherings, remote gatherings. At any rate, you could take a class, and maybe it would be a Zoom class or some kind of a social media class where you can see the participants or you actively feel like you're engaging in other participants. Your life changes are going to come from group energy. The 3 of Diamonds. This is a wonderful card because this also, as the 3 of Cups works with group energy, the 3 of Diamonds also works with group energy. So it works with group energy for relationships, having a more expansive view of your relationship. So seeing that person's unique qualities and accepting some of the things that are different about them. That's one of the things that could be important for you, is to realize that the person that you're having a relationship might be strange. However, if they are a good person, accept them for who they are. All of their unique qualities, as long as they're not deal breakers for you. The 3 of Diamonds is about your work, working in teams, working together. Do you enjoy working with coworkers on projects? Your success is going to come from group energy, allowing others. This is the 7 of Wands. And this is an interesting card because you're headed for success. And it's going to start with an idea. The 7 of Wands is an idea. So here's how it works. The 7 of Wands is where you write down a list of areas in your life where you're challenging, situations, anything that you're challenged in, write them down. And then start tackling the challenges one by one. Create some kind of a list on what you feel is necessary. Now remember, with group energy, you might reach out to someone who already knows how to solve that issue or could point you in the direction for that. So as much as you might want to fix your life on your own, the card, this pile, is indicating that maybe you want to consult someone who's fully aware of and has the experience in what you are trying to accomplish, and that can put you on the fast track. 7 of Spades. This is about having integrity. So in the past, maybe there's some few white lies, don't really reveal the truth all the time. That's going to change. That's going to change. So now the truth will become important to you as you speak it. If you hear someone who's not speaking the truth, it's not up to you to maybe correct them. You just will be an observer that maybe everything they're saying is not the way it is. However, it may not be your job to put the corrections forth. You will have to use discernment in that, and you'll have to decide. Are a lot of people being affected by misinformation? So this is another thing, is you're being put on the path of research. How do you research the truth? What do you do with facts when they become available to you? How do you handle people who don't have a high level of integrity? Do you have a lot of people like this in your life? Your reading is to take a look at who are the people that are in your life. The 8 of Clubs is the 8 of Wands. And this means there's a lot of projects started that maybe never got finished. Well, guess what? Pick up the wands one at a time and let's start finishing those if they still spark joy in you and they still lead to a good outcome. 8 of Wands, this is you. This is you with ideas. And you might have some ideas that would inspire others. And so think about those ideas and how you can put together ways to improve situations. Are there products you could design? Are there recipes you could develop? Is there something that you have figured out how to improve a situation, a product, and that you could actually make this happen and create a niche for it? Well, I'll tell you what. Yes, you can do it. And it starts by just an idea. It starts with a piece of paper and you. So I'm being told that in this particular reading, what I am supposed to do is put a blank piece of paper on the table. I'm supposed to grab a pen. This is what you will do. You're going to write ideas. All right? So you're going to write the word ideas just like that. And then you're not supposed to ponder a lot. You're simply just supposed to think about what kinds of things would benefit people. Maybe comfort. This could be in the form of a book. It could be inserts for a shoe, right? Inserts for a shoe. What brings comfort? Food. How about comfort in food that's healthy? Maybe blankets that are super comfortable. It could be anything that brings comfort, right? This could be anything. Think about the products that you've purchased. Could be music. Could be music that's compiled. It could be meditation. Maybe you'll design some cards, and the cards will have quotes on them, right? Maybe you'll design a ritual. If you do these series of steps, it will bring comfort to you. Maybe you will do grief. People need comfort when they're grieving. So this grief could be cards, pictures, quotes, blankets. Maybe you could start making a blanket and incorporate the person's loved one into the blanket or a pillowcase, so that they would send your company a picture of their loved one and you would put it on a pillowcase that they could sleep with their loved one every night. How about that? See where the ideas are coming? This is you. This is life-changing. Get out your blank sheet and start writing. And no matter how silly the idea sounds, I want you to write it down. Might be socks with funny quotes. In fact, they might be hilarious. People love socks. And maybe you'll have hilarious quotes on the socks. Maybe you'll have symbols on the socks. And the symbols will influence those who wear the socks. You can do it.